A Tioga woman is dead and her estranged husband is facing murder charges. Good evening, I'm Steve Coco.
And I'm Michelle Goddard. The slaying took place in DeVille last night, where deputies say Phyllis Redwine was murdered by her estranged husband. Fletcher Mackle tells us about this tragedy that could possibly have been prevented.
My sister was the sweetest person. She was quiet. She was mild and meek.
That was the reaction as friends and family members mourned the death of 44-year-old mother of two, Phyllis Carol Redwine. Late Thursday night, deputies from Rapides+parsh Sheriff's Office responded to a 911 distress call from J.W. Ryder Road in DeVille. Upon their arrival, they discovered the body and immediately searched for Kenneth Redwine, the estranged husband of the deceased.
We had approximately 30 deputy sheriffs, that's including our SWAT team. We also had assistance from the state police and Work Training Facility North's dog team.
Family members say throughout the 23-year marriage, Kenneth Redwine has shown constant aggression toward his family and toward the general public. This year alone, he has already been arrested on charges of simple assault, aggravated battery, and intimidating a witness. Family members say he has several times broke a restraining order filed by his wife earlier this year. Phyllis's sister, Peggy Verheyden, knows what she wants to see happen to Kenneth Redwine.
He shot my baby sister in cold blood. I want to see him killed too.
Although Phyllis Redwine is gone, her sister and friends hope that their tragedy can save the lives of others who suffered domestic violence.
Do something. Don't let this happen to another family. Because my niece and my nephew are suffering. The whole family's suffering.
Fletcher Mackle, News Channel 5, on your side.
Redwine has been charged with 1 count of first-degree murder and 1 count of attempted first-degree murder. Now that stems because his 16-year-old son witnessed the entire event and then was threatened by his father. Well, there are rules of safety all women should follow if they are faced with domestic violence situation. First Assistant DA James Downs joins us live in our newsroom to give women some safety principles. Mr. Downs, thanks so much for joining us. Give us some general rules women should follow when they're separated from a man with violent tendencies.
The first rule is for a woman to get to a safe place, that is, to a battered women's shelter, to the home of a relative. The second rule is to cut off contact with the abusive person, to seek restraining orders, to end the relationship, if possible, with a divorce proceeding. Abusive relationships rarely turn into good relationships.
Now, you attended a seminar recently on this problem. What did the experts say about all this?
The experts agree, I think, that domestic violence, like all forms of violence in our society today, is an increasing problem. It must be dealt with in a straightforward and effective manner.
And you know, you and I talked about this earlier. Restraining orders, do they really work?
Restraining orders are court orders that require persons to stay away from persons who are being stalked, their partners. They do work in many cases. Unfortunately, a restraining order is not going to permit, keep someone from committing a murder if they are bound to do so. But they do work, and we encourage spouses to seek restraining orders wherever possible. Okay,
and of course we thank you for joining us, and we hope this will help any viewers who find themselves in an unsafe situation. Steve.
Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you.
This is News Channel 5, Nightside.
The people of North Rapides+parsh are shocked by a murder in Tioga last night. Good evening, I'm Melinda Johnson.
I'm Steve Coco. A Tioga woman is dead, and authorities have charged her estranged husband with capital murder. 44-year-old Phyllis Carol Redwine was shot at a residence on J.W. Ryder Road in DeVille late last night. Rapides Sheriff's deputies arrived on the scene shortly after 10. The SWAT team and K-9 chase team were brought in when the suspect was not found immediately. The search ended when Kenneth Redwine was found in a nearby home in DeVille. The victim's sister blames the justice system.
And I'm angry. I'm real angry. I'm angry at the justice, these police officers, the judges, all of them. I'm angry because I don't think he should have been out. I don't think he should have had the chance to do this.
Kenneth Redwine is charged with 1 count of first-degree murder and 1 count of attempted first-degree murder. The attempted murder charge is because Redwine's 16-year-old son witnessed the incident. Well, the man who was arrested for the rape and murder of a LeCount woman was arrested